Alright, y'all, just got to the crib. Got a super exciting package. Got the new Apollo. Let's unbox it and let's talk about it. Here we go. Alright. Boom. Shout out UAD. Let's go. Fun fact, I've had every single version of the Apollo Twin, and the only thing I wanted to get that I didn't get is the quad. I wanted to get the quad core, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a satellite in a couple months. So I just need this for now because I'm doing a lot of mobile recording. So let's set this up and let's jump into the computer. We're in Pro Tools now. I pretty much just want to go through what I'm going to use the Apollo for and how I'm implementing it with my Avid Carbon. I got it because I'm recording a lot more. The artist that I'm working with, traveling a lot, so I'm just going all over the place around the city, recording at a bunch of places, and it was getting kind of hard carrying around the Carbon, and also it's like $4,000, so I don't want to like walk around bang. I had it in a case and stuff, in a nice road case, but even that was heavy. And let me just get an Apollo. There's a sale going on right now. I wish I would have got the quad, but I got the Duo. That's totally fine. I'm gonna get a satellite anyway in the future, so I still want to be able to use the Apollo Twin in tandem with the Avid Carbon. And obviously they don't communicate with each other, but with Pro Tools' I/O, which is really nice, I can get them to communicate together in that way instead of trying to switch back and forth, changing my playback engine, whatever the case is. So I'm gonna show you how I implemented it. It's super easy. You can see I went ahead and named all the stuff that I thought was super important to me from the Apollo and put it into the Pro Tools I/O menu. And then you can see up here that it's separated. So this is my Avid Carbon, all the inputs in this case, because we're in the input tab. The Pro Tools Bridge, which is just virtual I/O or digital I/O, similar to Universal Audio. And then obviously you can see we have the Universal Audio section, which is nice. So it separates everything. Yeah, just utilizing auxiliary I/O to get all the I/O from the Apollo to show up. Then I went ahead, renamed it. It's pretty straightforward with the Universal Audio, like, 1 and 2 is 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 3 and 4, line, all that stuff. Basically just open up the console menu, go to the I/O menu there, and then you can just literally see where everything is lined up in their menu, and then you can take that information and put it in here and be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Now I can rename the corresponding ins and outs, if that makes sense. So I use SonarWorks Sound ID because they have their integration with Universal Audio now. It's nice that I don't need to use the plugin in my session anymore. I didn't have an issue with it at all, but I was like, you know what, might as well utilize it, use the DSP that's built into the interface itself, which is super nice because now I don't have to use my computer CPU, not that it uses it a lot anyway. The reason that I have the Apollo headphone in my I/O is because I am monitoring through the Apollo Twin. I'm using it. I'm just gonna use this as a monitor controller, which I'm sure most of you out there do and already do. So that was another thing I got it. I was like, I need a good monitor controller. Let me get this built-in DSP, plugins, headphone jack for myself, talkback, all that stuff. I was stuck either between getting speakers that have the SonarWorks system built in or just getting the interface. Obviously, in this case, the interface started to make more sense because I'm recording a lot more on the road. Unfortunately, the Avid HDX or the other Avid interfaces, literally a step up from mine, support SonarWorks, which is annoying, but not the Carbon. So that's the only thing. If you get the Matrix and all that stuff, that all has built-in SonarWorks, which is super nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I'm gonna implement this Apollo for now. I am gonna make a new video doing a new template overhaul because now that I have my Apollo, I'm able to tap into a lot of my older plugins that I haven't been using for years. So I'm gonna make an updated template. I think I'm gonna make a console template to put on my website. So my template's still for sale, still $20 for the rest of this month. I might extend it because so many people bought it, which I'm super grateful for, and I appreciate everybody that purchased one. Get it now because my template will jump up to $100. And yeah, I mean, just shout out to everybody who's been watching my videos. A couple have been going crazy, especially like I said, the template videos and stuff. So new video Friday, a little bit more technical video than usual. Usually it's just plugins, tips, stuff like that, but this is more of about the I/O and trying to get two different companies' interfaces to communicate in your DAW. Obviously I could use ADAT too and get that to communicate. I just keep forgetting to grab my ADAT cable because I would use it that way. That's probably how I'll end up using it once I officially start using this as more of a monitor controller. I'll just use ADAT and do everything digitally or whatever, but that's it. Talking too much. I'll see you Friday. Peace.